Get into the holiday spirit to supersize your business in spite of COVID-19. There is so much going down due to COVID-19 this year. And we look around and we see the big businesses just swarmed with people. The few businesses that are still open are just, at least in our area, overrun with people. Masks or no masks. And then the businesses we normally want to shop at, the small local businesses, are all shut down and not allowed to do business. So today, our idiom is holiday spirit. How do we get in the holiday spirit, and how do we use the holiday spirit to grow and supersize and build our business, even if our business is shut down and we're not allowed to operate right now, or we're operating at an incredibly reduced capacity, or having to get creative and find different ways to serve the people that we've been serving in previous years, or trying to continue to serve in this year, up and down with all of the crazy political stuff that's going on. So in spite of 2020, in spite of a crazy pandemic, in spite of all of the nonsense that's been going on in America and around the world, let's figure out how are we going to get our holiday spirit back, and how are we going to use that to cement our relationships with our customers, the people we've been serving all along, with our co-workers, with our vendors and suppliers, because all of us are having to change and struggle in 2020. So what the heck is holiday spirit? Holiday spirit is our idiom today. And it, of course, is that positive feeling that people get around the holiday season, around holidays, or during this time of year, when you just get this lighthearted feeling of goodness and kindness toward our fellow human beings, and we want to do good things. Now, I don't know about you, but my holiday spirit is sorely lacking this year. And for me, that's really unusual. Now, last year I had holiday spirit, but I swear I had COVID last Christmas, and I was sicker than a dog on the couch and in the bathroom the whole Christmas season and into the new year. It was horrible. It was terrible. But of course I survived it, and I'm in a high risk group, so that gave me hope that this year wasn't going to be as bad as a lot of people thought it was. But I found this year, as we're getting ready for the holidays and getting ready for Christmas, although people started decorating and things really, really early this year and getting their Christmas things early this year, and businesses were stocked before Halloween even with Christmas things, it's been a challenge to really feel in the holiday spirit. So I went online and I said, well, how are some ways to increase our holiday spirit, especially when we're not feeling it? Well, how about turning on some holiday music? You can play holiday music in your business if you're open, or sometimes even if you're not, you could have holiday music in the background. You could decorate for the holiday. On my list is to, decorate a Christmas tree. Well, you can decorate your store and your storefront, whether you're opened or not, and you can have offers in your window to say, hey, here's how you can still get certificates for when we are open again, or ways to do business with us online. On your online site, you can decorate it up or have special offers for Christmas. If you don't have an online presence by now, we've been in this pandemic thing. I've been telling people since before this 2020, for the last couple of years, we got to get online. We got to get at least some sort of presence online, even if it's just social media, so people can Google and find you, or search and find you, even if it's just your social media accounts. And guess what? Social media comes up really high in the search engines because of the interactions. So at least be there and have some kind of offerings for your customers. Get creative with this. Yeah, your restaurant is shut down, but there's still ways you could prepare holiday meals for people to pick up, or specials for people to pick up, or gift certificates at a bare minimum. Guess what? That might be the difference between having to go out of business and being able to keep and restart your business once your restrictions, whatever they are for your area, are lifted. Watch some old Christmas classic cartoons. Now, I watched a couple just for the fun of it as I was researching different idioms, and there are some entertaining Christmas cartoons that I have never been exposed to from like the 30s and 40s. It's pretty entertaining. Make some hot chocolate or eggnog or hot apple cider. Can you offer that at your business? Some kind of holiday related drinks or special things. I always liked going to the cut down the Christmas trees with the kids because they always had hot apple cider there. It was usually cold and miserable, but there was the hot apple cider that warmed us up from the inside, and it contributed to the holiday spirit. Now, normally, always look forward to holiday luncheons and holiday parties, so you can throw a holiday celebration, but again, depending on where you are, what your area is, and what the restrictions are in your area, that might not be an option. This year, holiday parties, I was driving around looking at Christmas lights with the kids last night, and was really, it's just disheartening to look and see the lack of holiday celebrations and people wandering up and down the street shopping in the evening and enjoying the Christmas lights. It's just, it's sad, but the businesses that can be open are still open. They're finding ways to serve the limited amount of people that they can serve. Watch a Christmas movie. Christmas movies always make me feel better. I watch them while I'm doing other holiday things, but could you play Christmas movies in the background of your business or your store, or in your store window, if you have a physical location? What are some ways that you could tie Christmas movies into making you feel better and also making the people that you serve or aren't serving right now feel better? Look at Christmas lights. I mentioned that we went looking at Christmas lights last night. We were actually looking for that Christmas star alignment of, what was it, Saturn and Jupiter, I think. And of course, it was super cloudy and overcast in our part of Wisconsin, so we didn't even get a look at anything in the sky last night. So we looked at Christmas lights instead. Is there a way to get that feeling that people get from looking at Christmas lights associated with your business? Can you maybe you just create a brochure that's Christmassy or something. Maybe you do something, anything, a mailer, Christmas cards, people. Nobody sends Christmas cards anymore. Yeah, you can do them electronically. That's at least better than nothing. But how about a year where we actually have the time to sit down and write Christmas cards, at least to a few of our favorite, most valued customers? Put up a tree and decorate the whole thing. Mine's only half decorated right now, is why I say that. Plan a romantic holiday themed date, or maybe just, one or two people at a time. You find a way to have lunch with them or appreciate them. And even if it's just virtually via Zoom, you can still have holiday parties and holiday gatherings remotely, right? It's not 100% like being there, but you can still do it and it's fun. There's a lot of creative ways I can think of that you could still do that. You could, have sent everybody a little bottle of champagne or something, or a hot toddy mix or something, and then get together at a specific time on Zoom or some other platform that allows you to communicate and talk with one another. Geez, you could just do Facebook calling. Or a lot of people have on their phones, they have iPhones. What is it called? I can't remember. Anyway, it's video calling on Androids, and then it's FaceTime on iPhone products, iProducts. You could, in the olden days when we weren't in a pandemic, go to a Christmas Carol the play, or to the Nutcracker Ballet, or any number of other Christmas performances and how about the kids events? The schools, in some areas the schools are closed, but nobody's having Christmas programs these days. So what would be a way that you could do something like that, if that's something that's important to the customers and the people that you serve, that you could remotely, or there's people doing remote concerts where they're getting together in their house and they're making music. At least they were early on in the pandemic. It's not a thing I follow, but it might be appropriate for your business. How about planning a romantic holiday themed date, or get together with, like I said, luncheons with key members of your team or your staff? Do service, help other people. This is the time, like no other, to get creative in terms of how you serve the people that you've served in the past and the people that you want to serve moving forward. Put on your thinking cap and just come up with some fun and creative ideas to help and connect with other people, and to provide value to people, whether they're able to come into your business or not. What other problems has this pandemic created for your not current customers? Or if your business is booming, there are businesses that have actually been created out of this pandemic, and they're booming, and there are businesses that have never been shut down, and there are places that are just going crazy because of the pandemic. So what can you do to tap into some of that? Other things I personally like to do for the holiday spirit, and I guess my question for you today is, what do you do, and what can you do, and what are you doing to increase the holiday spirit for your business and for your life? I'm big on holiday baking, gingerbread house with my granddaughter, wrapping presents, holiday sweaters, holiday nails and festivity, things like that. But we all need to really search out and find things and ways to connect with our people to increase the holiday spirit, not only in them, but also in ourselves, because people know if we're feeling down or not. They know if we're in the holiday spirit. So that's our idiom for today. That's a little list of ideas to increase our holiday spirit. Go out, make this your best holiday season ever. And I'll be with you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how might you use it in your business right now? Take care. Happy holidays.